It was the incredible Blade Runner 2049 toys that NECA made that made me reach out to them and ask for that, and also kind of say, look, it's time to make some more toy table segments. But in the box with the Blade Runner 2049 toys that they sent, thank you NECA, they also sent me my favorite toy from Comic-Con 2016. We put together a pretty kick-ass segment, but this was the thing that blew me away at Comic-Con last year. I didn't pick it up. I haven't been into a lot of toy stores, believe it or not, or a lot of comic book shops where I think this has probably been on sale, and I just missed it. And I said, I don't know if you guys still have any of these things left, but I would love to feature the Superman versus Muhammad Ali figures that you guys made, because I was absolutely astounded by the level of creativity and imagination that has gone into these figures. They're based on a 1970s super-size Superman versus Muhammad Ali special edition comic book that DC Comics put out, and was right in the middle of Muhammad Ali's kind of heyday. He was one of the biggest stars on Earth, and Superman, of course, is probably the most famous fictional character ever created. This is just prior to the Christopher Reeve Superman movie hitting theaters, and obviously it was a sensation. I bought it back in the day. I was a very young kid, but reading comics and collecting them, and I had that thing. I don't know if I bought it when it first hit shelves or if I bought it in the plastic wrapper as sort of a collectible, but I loved it, and has this famous cover with all kinds of really big celebrities from the day, expertly crafted into the background, because of course, if Superman ever did fight Muhammad Ali, it would be the battle to end all battles, and the whole world would show up to watch that thing. And what they've done with the figures, as you can see, is they've sculpted them so that they have all of this sort of cell shading and sort of pencil, like dark lines in the creases to make them look like they're shaded for a 4-color comic book page, which is, or a cover, which is just remarkable. They did a fantastic job with this. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Muhammad Ali. Thanks to video games, at one of these E3s, I actually was able to meet him one year, and that just blew my mind, and he was very kind and gracious and charming as ever, and you know, rest in peace, Muhammad Ali. You gave us so much joy in your life, including on that comic cover. But this is great, man. What a tribute to this person. And then Superman, of course. Not that he would ever want to actually physically punch Muhammad Ali. Who would ever want to punch Muhammad Ali unless you're getting paid 25 million bucks for it? But you know, here's an awesome version of kind of the 1970s style of Superman, which is terrific. Has a cloth cape. It feels like he's got a little bit of a squishy body. Oh, it's kind of like a rubber suited piece over top of the sculpt so that you can twist the body around a little bit. I just got them out of the package. I just got them to stand up. I don't want to be twisting and bending everything, because these are more, in my opinion, they're more kind of like to be posed like a statue. And now my project that I'm creating for myself, because in that video that we did from Comic-Con, I thought, oh my God, they put them into a boxing ring, a toy boxing ring. Now I've got to find a toy boxing ring, and I want to find that old art that was on that comic cover, and I want to make that the backdrop for it, and that's how I want to display it. So that's gonna, I guess, be my project when I'm not playing video games or seeing movies to review for you guys. But NECA, you've outdone yourselves with these figures. Incredible. This is Superman versus Muhammad Ali. I'm sure they're very, very hard to find now on store shelves. So eBay's got to be your friend, and you're going to be paying a little bit more for these things. But these are going to be terrific additions to the Vic's basement environment. Thank you so much, NECA. These are incredible.